being said, no, we have not delayed beyond October. We already announced that October is going to be the month just 2 weeks ago. And October is when the NDA will be lifted and A2 testers will all be invited on the 25th.
All right, guys, huge day today. We got our Alpha 2 date, finally, a concrete date out of Intrepid. Huge AMA, long stream, lots of information. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so we got our Alpha 2 date, October 25th, 2024 is when the gates to Vera are going to open for all us Alpha 2 holders. Now, I did say it was a long video. I have pages and pages of notes from this video, guys. So make sure you're stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe, hit the bell, do all that stuff. Be sure you're here for all the upcoming videos. I'm going to do a deep dive into the entire roadmap. I'm going to do a deep dive into the AMA. And I'm going to make sure that we kind of discuss the nuances of what was said during the live stream. The live stream actually, funny enough, started with, similar to the expectations of a lot of folks of a delay, right? Steven's computer broke. He had to, the live stream was delayed, I think 30 minutes. He had to drive into the office to do the roadmap and the AMA live stream. But again, guys, that's neither here nor there. Everybody making noise about that. It is what it is, right? People's computers break all the time. Now, as far as content of this goes, right? Again, it's huge. So I'm just going to give you my initial thoughts, my initial reaction to being part of the live stream. I had to step away for a little while, so I didn't catch the last end of the AMA portion, so I will go back and refresh and see what I missed. But there's a lot of content coming in regards to just this AMA. But one of the key takeaways here was the phased rollout within Alpha 2, right? Alpha 2 is not just going to launch, October 25th, and then they're just going to do updates from there. There is an actual phased approach to all of this, which is awesome to see. Phase 1 is obviously October 25th, and we'll go through some of that information in another breakdown. But we got a lot of information on things that we haven't seen before. So a lot of these pressing questions that the community had, whether it be what is at the start of Alpha 2, what characters or races are we going to play, what archetypes are we going to get to play, what biomes are going to be available during launch of Alpha 2. A lot of these questions got answered, some of them in a good way, some of them not in the way that myself and others probably expected. However, again, and I think we're going into what my deeper dive is going to be, guys. I feel like some of this is a hit and some of it is a miss for Intrepid as far as things go with how Alpha 2 is going, right? Another huge takeaway from today's stream was the fact that we got all the information around Alpha 2 key sales and what that entails, right? There are 3 Alpha 2 key sale options. They range from the cheapest at $100 to the most expensive, I think, is $120 US. They all get you Alpha 2 access and the entirety of Alpha 2 access, but your starting point is dependent on your payment. So the $120 payment is going to have more Alpha 2 access than the $100 payment access does because of the date that you are entering into Alpha 2 testing. And again, I'll go into a deeper dive in another video, but just know that if you're spending the 120, you're getting almost all of Alpha 2 access, the same as anybody who has prior to today purchased a pack, one of the packs, for $250. So, it is what it is there. Again, we'll get into it in another video, but that we also got an update to servers and what to expect and other things. There's so much, guys, that we have to unpack. I want to make this video short, though, and really just kind of give you guys my first impressions. Do I still understand, or do I have clear understanding of the delay from Q3 to the now new date of October, which is Q4? No, I did not get an answer to that. Am I gonna, harp on it or rest on it? It's going to be on the back of my mind, but again, there was a lot of good information that came out, a lot of stuff that's gotten me excited. I think the overall opinion that I have from today's live stream is that overhanging concern is still going to be with me, but I think that's just part of this passion project, part of going through the emotional roller coaster, the ups and downs of following a project like this, right? You're still going to be skeptical, and it's okay to be skeptical, and it's okay to be critical, or, as we're watching, the live stream chat going on in the background here, the video, you can see that I was typing questions, hoping to get answers, trying to give feedback, trying to elicit more of a response and more of an explanation on certain things from Steven and the team during the live stream. But again, overall, very positive. I think there are, again, home runs in this. There are foul balls in this. There are singles. There are doubles. There are triples. And then there's flat out strikeouts and people not even getting close, I think, to the ball. I think overall, again, we had a mixed bag of things. I'm going to get into it in a lot more detail on upcoming videos, but for now, guys, these are my initial thoughts on our Alpha 2 date, on our Alpha 2 roadmap, and all the information. I'm positive. I'm very optimistic for the future. I still believe in the project. I'm excited. I'm a little bit more excited from this live stream than prior live streams, but again, the skeptic in me is always going to be in the back of my head now, because we still have no clear understanding of why a delay took place. And even Steven himself talked about delays and how the studio Intrepid are handling delays, and that they accept failure and learn from it. And again, huge talking point in an upcoming video on that. So stay tuned, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's short one, and we'll see you on the next one.